hey, 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 hey.
Okay, I think while the video was playing, folks were muted. We're hoping that people can unmute and say hello again to the virtual campfire on the Sacred Peace Walk.
Hello. There you go.
Somebody give us an update as to what happened today. I think you guys didn't actually walk from like 10 miles or anything. You were somewhere specifically. What was it exactly for those of us that have, for those people who have never been on the walk? I've been on for 20 times, but someone that was there today, tell me what the walk was like or what the event was like.
We had a rest day.
Yeah, it was basically rest and recoup. R&R.
2 times we went on vigiling to the Creech Air Force Base.
Yeah, it was a rest day, and we spent a lot of the day painting. Yes. Oh, yeah. Rocks, peace rocks, and also like made some signs, and had a really nice guided meditation for mindfulness from Kai. It was really beautiful and much needed.
I want to say one thing. It sounds like a rest day.
Yeah,
but it's really. Oh yes, we were taking a break. You know.
That's why I put in R&R.
We visited a gas station across the street from the base. It's a Terrible Hearst, and they actually have nukes structured in the ground, which maybe we'll be able to show tomorrow in some of the recap from the vigil this afternoon.
We took pictures, yeah.
We took, yeah, it was just very interesting. Right in the front of the gas station, you just had these nukes coming out of the ground like they had been blasted into the ground, and it even made a crack into the cement, and it was really odd.
I think Marcus and Pegasus and we got some photos sitting on them last year.
Oh.
I think it's
Somebody was sitting.
going to be too many people.
You said you wanted me to unmute, but that's too much.
Yeah, but we would still be able to hear something.
All right,
Maybe
yeah,
you
it's
should
good.
mute that one.
We're gonna try out the talking stick, which is a phone owned by Karen. Hopefully that phone's still muted. Anytime someone wants to talk that's there in the circle, go ahead and speak to that device in Karen's hand. If you could pass that around to whoever. It looks like Kai wants to say something, or that's a different camera.
Yeah, Pegasus should be able to mute us, so we don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Okay. All right. Everyone, we'll give it to Brian to start us out. We're practicing.
We've got a bit of an audio problem where both the talking stick and the other camera are muted. We need to have one of those unmuted, not both.
Okay.
Thank you. That works.
This is fine.
Okay, how is this now?
Very good.
Oh, good. I'm hearing my echo.
I think the laptop would be better without.
Yeah, please go ahead and swap that out. Sorry about that mistake. Just mute one and not the other. Thank you. Again, this is day 4, I believe, of the Sacred Peace Walk in the year 2022.
Well,
and it's the first time we've done the hybrid. So Brian's neck is speaking right now.
Okay. Well, good. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's great.
Awesome. Okay. Yes. Well, we had a vigil this morning as the young men and women, mostly going into the Creech Air Force Base to fly remote control drones, taking part in what President Biden is calling over the horizon warfare, which means no boots on the ground, which is a very easy way to wage war in a sense, and it means that there's not so much protest, not so much immediate cost. And we saw the cars going in for, one after another, hundreds of cars, just seeing this and the blank faces of people who not wanting to look at us as they went into work. So this afternoon we went back. Someone can tell us about the meditations and other things we did today. But we went back to Creech this afternoon, and first we went to the Terribles Casino that Vera was talking about. And not only are there these big bombs, embedded in the concrete in front of the casino, convenience store, gas station, Bob's Big Boy restaurant. In the building, inside the building, there are against the large wall, they're showing continuous video loop of a Hellfire missile being shot off of a drone on one side and of a nuclear explosion, nuclear test on the other side.
Amazing propaganda they got going on there.
Well, and it has to be. Terribles is a big corporation. They have to have somebody who discovered that this was a good way to sell hamburgers and beer and potato chips and things. And that's, the word warnography comes up. That it's just it's an obscene show of warfare. So we did another vigil, and then we went to Creech and did a vigil greeting the people who are coming out of the base, and. We also have discovered that on the security fence around the base, this is the center of U.S. drone warfare. They have signs every few yards along the fence that say "No drone zone," but drones are not allowed. And I wonder if they understand the irony. What they mean is they have a picture of a little helicopter drone like you get with a camera that you fly with your phone. But having that, it shows that they can dish it out, but they don't want to take it. We've got some photographs of both of those. We'll try to get to you by noon tomorrow to see tomorrow.
That'd be great. Yes, we could put that on tomorrow night's event as well. We have limited time tonight. I want to go back to hear more narrative, Brian, or from whoever in a minute. But I want to, before we lose the signal from folks like Pat Hornack, just have an introduction of some of the other folks that are participating virtually tonight. So Pat, can you hear us and can you say hi? Maybe not.
I unmuted myself. Can you?
Yeah. Hello, Pat.
Hello, Pat.
Yes. I'm so happy to be here. Actually, I'm so happy to be with you all. Barb and Jim send their greetings and their love from Oregon. And Barb will be here tomorrow.
Oh, Barb and Jim, formerly from Vegas, now in Oregon.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Love you all. I miss you all. I miss this peace walk again. But next year for sure.
Yay.
Thank you, Pat. Also, what Brian, when Brian was talking before, it reminded me of a thing that happened at the nuclear test site. I know you're on your way there on the Peace Walk, but there used to be signs to help protect the desert tortoise, and somebody posted some graffiti. Ironically, it's because it said, "Please respect the lives of the desert tortoise," while they're doing active nuclear bombs out there. So the ironic graffiti was posted where it said, "Do not harm the desert tortoise. Do not run over them." It said, "But it's okay to nuke them," which is what was literally happening back then. So the it's worse than irony. It's hypocrisy is what Brian was talking about with this. In a sense, I mean, Brian was talking about the no camera drones versus the weaponized drones. Oh wait, let's keep the talking stick muted. Sorry, I accidentally hit the wrong button there. I was wondering if we if the folks in Vegas wanted to say hello for a minute here.
Hi, I'm so glad you could be on the. I'm so glad you could be on the Zoom, Pat, and we love you too. And I was wondering who all is at the Goddess Temple. Could the people speak their names or aliases so that we could know who's there and give love to those people in prayers today?
Hello. Are we on screen?
Yeah, pass the talking stick around and show your face if you wish.
Are we on the
Hello, my name is Rich Bishop, alien.
Alien.
I'm alienated.
Whoops. It's gone.
No, you're good. You're good. First, keep talking.
Okay. Hi, it's Catherine Hourcade. I haven't been here in about 6 years, and I'm remembering, Laura Marie, that the first walk I was on was your and Ming's wedding.
I am George from Berkeley, and good to be back post-pandemic. Good to be back on the road and with friends.
Can you see me? Yeah, there you go. Hi, I'm Kai. I'm from New York. Second time here and super happy I was able to come back with all these lovely people.
Hi, Vera for love. Happy to be here. It's been really good energy. Got to sing some peace and love songs at the visual, and it seemed like we got a lot of positive responses from that, and I really like that positive interaction, even if just a few. So that was really purposeful today.
I'm Brian from Iowa, and I'm glad to see you, Laura Marie and Ming and Pat. And yeah, it's been a very a small but intimate group, and it's been good.
I'm Karen Pettit, and I wanted to say that it was Catherine's idea to do on her stone. She put "Let Your Love Flow," and so then we made a sign, and I made the sign, and then Vera was singing it, just singing it and singing it, and she did a gesture like this, "Let your love flow," and it did certainly get their attention.
Awesome.
And
Well, thank you. And people were able to send some pictures in earlier today. And this can be a good segue into other aspects of the narrative. Did we catch everybody in at the Goddess Temple there? I see the camera in the back. This. Okay.
Not everybody at the temple. Everybody here, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people might be
Everybody at the
elsewhere.
Okay.
Doing their tent.
So there's Karen, I think.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, Dave's there, of course, this week.
I'm very well bundled up. That sign was so old. It's good.
That's Vera.
We've talked about this sign a lot.
That's Shirley.
That's Shirley. That's true. Shirley, not Vera.
that one's Vera.
There's Vera.
That
Oh, there's a
Drones
delay.
make killing easy.
Oh, it's delayed, I think.
It was delayed. See then, that's
There's
Kylan.
Oh, it's kind of nice how they.
Kylie.
All right. And as the screen's about to say, we are going to be back again tomorrow night at 5:30. We still have about 9 minutes left here. And those were some shots from earlier today. And you did some art as well. Either Brian who was giving the narrative before, or someone else that wants to continue with the narrative of the kinds of activities you did today. And then another hint about what's going to happen tomorrow. Be great for the rest of us that are not there physically. We're with you in spirit, of course. And we're so glad that this hybrid technology exists. But can someone tell us more? Because I cut off Brian before. If there's more to say about things that happened.
Anybody?
Well, the day really started out with us surviving a severe windstorm. So everybody had broken sleep. But despite that, we had a wonderful morning campfire. And Karen led us in painting peace rugs, which
great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna do we're probably gonna put some of them out at Peace Camp and start like a little rock garden out there somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
And at Creech, near the entrance, we spotted more rocks to paint that are just crying out for paint. There are 20 of them, big boulders.
I know they do have those big boulders.
And with spray paint, we could put some kind of a slogan there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be damage. It would be decoration.
Decoration.
Enhancement.
It's just enough rocks to spell stop drone murders. And so we might make some stencils and do a little midnight painting there sometime.
Value
way,
added.
Pat, if you're there. What's that?
I was saying you'd be adding value to some existing.
Yes.
Oh, here's Shirley. Shirley can.
I just want to add, Pat, say hi to Reverend Billy for me, okay?
Okay, give that to Shirley.
I don't know if she's still
Hi, everyone. Good to see you all.
Great.
Hello, Pagan. How's the baby?
Maybe we'll have a picture. The baby got out of the hospital today, so that was good.
Yay.
Wonderful. But and the surgery was successful?
Yes, thanks be to love.
Oh, goodness, great.
And thank you for asking. Yep.
Thank you.
Does anybody have one of those rocks handy that you painted? Could show it to
I
the.
could walk over there and show it with.
Oh yeah, that's a
So
good idea.
tomorrow we'll walk about 15 miles to Peace Camp, and we'll be camping out there in the morning or in the nighttime, and we'll be meeting Johnny Bob. So looking forward to getting to do a sunrise ceremony with Chief Johnny Bob from the Shoshone, that's the Shoshone tribe.
Oh, there's the rocks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at those rocks!
Oh, nice.
Ladybug for Peace. Paz. Espanol. Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament sign. Stop war. No more veterans. Peace. Oh, that's great. I love that. Good shot there too. Good cinematography. Yay, my favorite. That's Dave, right? Two sides to every rock at least, right? No peace. Awesome. Good work, everybody.
Where's your work of art?
Oh, the stick.
Oh, the stick.
Stick.
Where is it?
Driftwood.
Karen, where's the wood?
They made a joke earlier.
I took it away. I didn't. You mean that was live? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, I was like getting
sorry.
lunch. I heard it.
I put it.
George hid his masterpiece.
He took it back.
Well, I didn't know pictures were going to be taken.
There's always pictures being taken.
I'll go get it if you want.
It was
Do
a
we
really
have
cool thing.
time?
He said we could show it next time too.
Yeah.
Hi, Bing. Hi, Laura.
It's really cool, and everybody could write on a piece of. We called it driftwood, and this is like driftwood, you know, but from the desert. and he had a guy to catch it because he picked it up, and I would never have guessed it could be such a beautiful piece of art made on that wood. He's gonna go get it. Is there time?
We're gonna be.
He can go get it, right?
About 5 more.
Yeah, while he's doing
minutes.
that, well, George has gone off to do that, to get that art. I was talking with Claudia Peterson earlier in the week. If anybody remembers who Claudia is, yes, Ming and Laura Marie. Oh, we haven't seen, Ming, did you want to say anything about the old days and who Claudia is? And the Shadow Children, especially, because Claudia was talking to me about the Shadow Children. She wanted to go out there this week. Ming, do you know about the Shadow Children?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Could you?
I've mapped it out and stuff like that, and where it was for people to find it.
Yeah, we have photos from about 10 years ago of the Shadow Children sculptures that are so beautiful. And then we have photos again more recently how the Shadow Children sculptures have crumbled and no longer look the same.
Right. And hopefully Claudia knows about that too. I mean, as that art is deteriorating on a nature scale, in terms of that definition, it's like, doesn't look in its pristine condition. It still has its importance and its meaningfulness.
It's changing, and it's very beautiful in a more recent state also, and conveys the same message as well.
And does someone want to say what that message is and or was?
It kind of means.
Ming, what year were the only one that was able to take us through to see where all those were?
Oh, that's.
I don't know if anybody else trail anymore.
Maybe you guys could do that on Thursday or Friday if you have energy for that. But what was the original purpose or the meaning? What and the year they were put out there? If you know, Ming. Okay.
The Shadow Children represent the children that were killed in the nuclear bombs in Japan, I think.
Yeah.
And the fragility of the beautiful beings that were destroyed. And then when we look at these sculptures and we see they're crumbling and they're changing over time, it's very emotional. It's very evocative to see these sculptures.
Yeah.
And to see the desert all around it.
Shirley's question.
And they're difficult to find, but Ming made the GPS coordinates when he was out there, so that anybody who has a phone that can also use the GPS coordinates to find them.
That's great. And maybe they're on the link tree, or we could add them to the NDE link tree.
Well,
we could talk.
Kind of want to like make it public because it also has to be like vandalized too. That was like one of the major concerns, was that it should be tightly like held on to, because people do ride motorcycle bikes through the area and stuff like that. So, and have moved around a lot of the rocks sculptures that have been out there. Yeah,
it's an important point. Okay.
Tell them.
Thank you guys for joining us. We have about a minute left, and is someone able to sing a song maybe along while we were watching that driftwood?
But here, admire this art too. See, it's got people on there. Piece walk. Cool piece of wood, huh?
Nice.
Down on the street. I'm on the trail.
Treasure hunter. All right, I think Pegasus said he wanted a song to finish us up there. Do you have any ideas about that?
Let your love flow. Let your love flow. Let your love flow. Let your love flow. Love flow. Let your love flow on. Oh, love flow. Let your love flow. Just like a boat over water. Let your love flow. 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 Let your love flow on. Let your love flow. Let your love flow. Just like a bird flying high. Let your love flow. Let your love flow on. Let your love flow. Let your love flow on. Let your love flow. Don't hold on. Let your love flow. Let it go. Love flow. Let your love flow. Love flow. Let your love flow on. Love flow. Let your love flow. Just
Thank you,
just let it
everybody.
go.
Bye.
Thank you.
Blessed be.
Bye-bye.
Love you
See you.